Simmons has been in business since 1977, and they strictly do veterinary consultation, sales, and buying. And that really shows in their professionalism, their courteousness to everyone. We just could not recommend them higher. It doesn't matter how big or small practice you have, or if it's a specialty practice versus a mixed, they'll do them all, and they do a very good job. I'm Dr. Nadine Oakley, and this is Dr. John Simmons. We're a husband-wife team of 40 years in rural Pennsylvania. We have a mixed practice that we recently sold to our associate of 2 years. We didn't really know where to start in selling the practice. Like so many people, we did not start 5 years previously like we should have. So when we called Simmons Mid-Atlantic, they were wonderful in getting the ball rolling and walking us through every step of the way, finding us a lawyer, working with the buyer as well as with us for questions. It seemed like almost daily we would have a question, and when we called Simmons, they always were right there and ready to answer very appropriately.
So this was an inside sale, which is a little different, I guess, than most. It's also a mixed practice, which is a little different than most, and Simmons seemed to be able to handle that in stride. They educated us as far as the practice has to be appraised, and that appraisal has to be at market value, not what we think it's worth, but what the market thinks it's worth. Then it has to be viable by a younger person, obviously, that's going to have to finance it. And then it has to be financeable. So that number is very important, and they were very astute in cooking the numbers down to a point where it was an actual doable price. And they already knew us. We were the people they wrote about in their articles and their talks that they give at different veterinary conferences about the couple that, or the practitioners that think their practice is worth $1 gazillion because it's been there forever and that's what it's worth to them. So they were basically responsible for the next chapter in our lives and made it happen. And we thank them. We'll thank them for the rest of our lives for that help. And I would recommend that if you think you're in the same boat we are, which you probably are, that you use their services.